Hello guys, welcome to the Photon Boost Gen AI. In this video, we are going to create an amazing end-to-end PDF summarizer Q&A chatbot. We are using in this OpenAI model, Streamlit framework and LangChain. So, in this video, I will show you how you can actually build PDF summarizer Q&A chatbot completely from scratch. So the process begins with a PDF document that contains text or data. The text or data is extracted from the PDF. Okay. Now the extracted text or data is split into manageable chunks. Okay. And what are the chunks? Chunks are smaller segments of the text that make it easier to analyze and retrieve relevant information. And next, embedding. Each chunk of the text is converted into embeddings. And what are the embeddings? Embeddings are numerical representation of the text that capture the semantic meaning. Now, vector store. The embeddings are stored in a vector store, which serve as a knowledge base. Okay. So these processes are our first step. Now, come to the second step. The process begins with the user submitting a question to the system. Then the question is processed using a semantic search mechanism. Okay. The search method utilizes a vector store, which is a database that store data in the form of vector. Okay. Now vector store. The vector store contains a pre-indexed data that can be quickly searched to the find relevant chunks of information. Okay, then now the user question is converted into a vector and then compared against the vectors in the store to find the most relevant data. Then the relevant chunks of information identified by the semantic search are retrieved for further processing. Okay, so these are the process. Then now next to these chunks of information are then sent to an external model, that is OpenAI model we are using in this project. The model uses the chunks to generate a comprehensive answer to the user question. And the model produces an answer based on information retrieved from where? From the vector store and the semantic search process. And finally, the generated answer is returned to the user. That is our complete cycle. Okay, now let's start coding. First, we have to create environment. After creation of virtual environment, we have requirement txt file. We have to install all the packages. Then first, we have to activate our virtual environment and then install all the packages. After installing all the packages, we have to save our OpenAI API key in the .env file. Now import all the packages here. First one is .env is a Python library that helps load environment variable from a file named .env into the environment. Second is Streamlit. This imports the Streamlit library. Next is PyPDF2 is a Python library for working with PDF files. Next is LangChain text splitter that is used for splitting the text into smaller chunks. Next is LangChain embeddings. It's a part of the LangChain package and provide embedding based on OpenAI language model for text data. Next is LangChain vector store to store the vector data. We are using here FAS. Next is LangChain chains question answering. It's a part of LangChain package which provides functionality for loading a question answering chain. Next is LangChain Community LLM. It's a part of LangChain package and appears to provide functionality related to OpenAI's large language models. And last is LangChain callbacks. This is useful for tracking the number of tokens used and the cost of the API calls. Now load the .env file with the help of load.env. Next, we use Streamlit to give the title of our project. After that, we create main function. So first we have to upload our PDF file. We are using Streamlit file uploader to upload PDF file. Now we will check PDF file is empty or not. If PDF file is not empty, then we create a variable and we call a function PDF reader to read the PDF file. Now we create a variable text where we have to save the text or data of the PDF file. Now we iterate the file by page and we check each page to extract the text. Now our next step is split the text into chunks. For that we create a variable text splitter and we use LangChain text splitter package that have some parameters. Now we have to create a variable that is data in which we have to save our chunks data. Now our next step is create embedding, and for embeddings we using OpenAI embedding and model is TextAda002. To store the embed data or vector data we use vector store and we are using faz.fromText function which creates a searchable index or a structure from the chunks of the text segmented earlier. And this knowledge base implemented using the Faz library allow for efficient similarity search and retrieval of text segments based on their embeddings. For user input, we are using Streamlit where user asks a question and now we will check is there any question asked by user. For user query, we use similarity search that the question is processed using a semantic search mechanism. This search method utilizes a vector store, which is a database that stores data in the form of vector. In the next step, we have to connect with LLM model that uses the chunks to generate a comprehensive answer to the user questions. After that, we use LangChain chain questions answer module, which provide functionality for loading a question answer chain. And the last, we use callback function to know the uses of tokens and cost of the model. Now we have to create a response variable where we run our chain to get the answer of the user query. To show the response of user query, here we are using Streamlit framework. Now our last step is calling our main function and run this project with Streamlit run app.py. So our project is running on the local host and this is the framework. Here we have to upload our PDF and these are the PDF. First is belongs to Cosmos DB and second is belong to DSA. Now I will upload this PDF, browse file, and here I uploaded DSA first. Then now we are ready to ask any question. Then the question is what is database. Now wait for the answer. Oh, that is the answer given by another question. Now let's change another PDF. Uploaded a new PDF. It is Cosmos DB. Now check out our terminal. Here is the responses, and the main thing is that for callback function there is a token used and prompt tokens and also cost of the L models. This is basically the context information that we are able to get from the PDF. So I hope you like this video. I hope you were able to understand it. This was it from my side. I will see you in the next video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel Photon Boost Gen AI.